been a little while since I talked some NBA, some basketball association talk. So tonight I'm just gonna go over I might go over a couple games, and I just might talk about some random stuff in the NBA and the association that I want to talk about. Alright, so, last night, there were a couple good games on last night. TNT Tuesday night games came back last night, and, the first game was the Brooklyn Nets versus the Los Angeles Clippers, and that was a good game. And then the second game was the Boston Celtics versus the, Golden State Warriors. So, I'm gonna go over those games and then just talk about some random NBA stuff. The Brooklyn Nets defeated the Los Angeles Clippers 124 to 120 last night. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard dropped 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 times. Paul George dropped 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 times. Batum dropped 21 points and 6 rebounds. For the Brooklyn Nets, the big three on the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving dropped 39 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 times. Kevin Durant dropped 28 points and 9 rebounds. And James Harden dropped 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 14 times for a triple. A triple-double. James Harden. He's been leading the league in assists since the trade. I do think that everybody's saying Brooklyn's going to the finals. Well, maybe not everyone, but like a lot of people are saying that Brooklyn's going to the finals, and I just cannot. I can't see that. And offensively, I mean, it's not gonna be because of their offense. Okay, don't get me wrong. They got three of the best scorers in the game. I mean, we're talking about 3 different guys that can score at all 3 levels and create their own shot. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant for sure. 3-level scorers that can create their own shot. James Harden for sure. A 2-level scorer at the rim and behind the 3 line and can create his own shot. And, you know, I don't know. I feel like a shooter and a scorer of James Harden's caliber can shoot the mid-range, but we just haven't seen it because Houston's game plan just never allowed for any mid-range J's. It was either 3s or layups. So we know he can shoot 3s and he can score at the rim with the best of them. Maybe the greatest isolation scorer of all time, potentially in the conversation. But yeah, I feel like he could shoot the mid-range if he had to. He just hasn't had to, and I don't think that we'll see him have to do that now. But yeah, the points are gonna be coming. The points are gonna be there. But their defense is trash. Hot garbage. Like, not good. Like, the worst ever. It's like they got the best offense ever and the worst defense ever. acquisition or something, but when they lost Jared Allen in the middle, he was huge for them. He was huge, like literally, and like for the team. They got no rim protector. DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan honestly kind of washed, I think. But yeah, I mean, they need a rim protector first and foremost. If they want to make a run at this thing, I think. So I do. I think that I know a lot of people are chirping. A lot of people are talking about Brooklyn getting to the finals, and I think that they're gonna have some problems in the playoffs. These teams play differently in the playoffs. The game slows down a little bit more. Teams play better defense. They will be able to slow them down more. And if they can't pick up some slack on the defensive end on their side, I don't know. I like Philly right now. I like Philly in the East. I like the Lakers in the West. I mean, the West is still loaded. But in the East, I like Philly. I like Boston, of course. But I mean, I don't know if this is the year for Boston. I don't know. I'm gonna remain cautiously optimistic. The way that Joel Embiid's been playing so far this year, he's coming for the MVP to me. But we'll see what happens. We got a lot of basketball left to play. Alright, elsewhere in the NBA, the Boston Celtics defeated the Golden State Warriors 111 to 107. For the Warriors, Steph Curry dropped 38 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 times. Great game from Steph. Great season from Steph so far. Started out the first couple of games not looking too good. And now Steph is looking like Steph. So that's always good to see. Points wise, didn't get a lot of help. We got 16 from Descano Anderson off the bench, and 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 times from Andrew Wiggins. For the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum dropped to 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 times. Kemba Walker dropped to 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 times. Jaylen Brown dropped 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 times. The big three there in Boston. I love that big three. Kemba, Tatum, and Brown. I do wish that we were a little bit better down low. Tristan Thompson, he dropped 13 points and 8 boards last night. Tice, 8 points, 11 rebounds, and a dime. Williams off the bench. Grant Williams off the bench. There's 2 Williamses on the bench, Grant Williams and Robert Williams. I like them both. They use them different in different situations, situationally. Last night was Grant Williams' turn, 15 points, 4 rebounds. Shot 3 of 3 from behind the 3-point line. Good game. So Boston improves to 11 and 8, and Golden State falls to 11 and 10. Let's do a quick standings check. So if the playoffs started today, here's who will make it in the East. Number 1 would be Philly. Number 2 would be Brooklyn. Number 3 would be Milwaukee. Number 4 would be Boston. And I think that might be about how it finishes. I could see Brooklyn winning a lot of regular season games. So I wouldn't be surprised if they finished 1. But 1, 2, 3, to me, 1, 2, and 3 is going to be some variation of Philly, Brooklyn, and Milwaukee. And then Boston will probably be there at 4. They might slide back another spot or 2. Indiana at 5, Atlanta at 6, Cleveland at 7. I did not see that one coming. Cleveland at 7 and Charlotte at 8. Missing the playoffs, Toronto, Chicago, New York, Orlando, Miami, Detroit, and Washington. I thought that Toronto would have Conference, the one that surprises me the most, I think, is Miami at 7-13. I really thought they would be up there contending again, but they back there now, 7-13. And Washington, I did not have Washington making the playoffs, but I didn't think they were going to be 4-13 in the cellar. I feel so bad for Bradley Beal dropping 40 points a night and just holding L after L after L. In the Western Conference, here's what we got. Number 1, Utah. Number 2, the Clip Show, Los Angeles Clippers. Number 3, the Lake Show, Los Angeles Lakers. Number 4, Denver. Number 5, Phoenix. Number 6, Memphis. Number 7, Portland. Number 8, Houston. And then just out of there is Golden State and San Antonio, followed by Sacramento, Oklahoma City, Dallas, New Orleans, and Minnesota. So my other big miss in the Western Conference so far is Dallas. I had Dallas up there, I think, at number 4. And I think I had Utah getting the last spot. I had Utah 8th, getting the 8th spot, and they're number 1 right now. They just keep winning games. They really just keep winning games. 9-1 in their last 10 games. 9-1. So Utah looking good right now. But like I said, we got a lot of basketball left to play. I think that the Western Conference is going to shake up a little bit more. Super Bowl Sunday this Sunday. Switching gears a little bit here. Last football game of the year on Sunday, so Mahomes and the Chiefs versus Brady and the Bucks. I put my money on Kansas City. I mean, not literally, but I think I picked Kansas City to win. I'm a little bit concerned about their offensive line. Their offensive line's a little bit banged up. That front four, Tampa had a really good game against Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers, an NFC champion.